Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tech Troubles Solved. So if you haven't seen the first part of the series where I showed you guys how to install Windows XP Service Pack 3, you're going to need to go see that video first in order to complete the tasks in this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in order to use Windows XP in 2021, you're going to have one vital thing: internet. So we're going to have to connect the computer to the internet. First off, you're going to have your real computer, your Windows 10, connected to Wi-Fi. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into VirtualBox, you're going to go into Settings, and what you're going to do is you're going to go down to where it says Network, and make sure this is enabled, attached to Bridge Adapter, and it should pull up your Wi-Fi card right here. We're going to click Advanced and make sure it's set to PCNet Fast 3. You're going to click OK, and before we start the computer, we're going to have to download a web browser. Internet Explorer 8, the browser that comes with Windows XP, does not work very well and will not display most web pages except for maybe Google. You also can use many modern web browsers like Chrome or Firefox because they no longer support XP. So because of this, you're going to need to install a third-party browser called MyPal. MyPal is a web browser made specifically for Windows XP. What you're going to do is you're going to click Other Download Options. And if you know what version of Windows you have, if it's 32 or 64, but you can click one of these. If you don't know, you can click Automatically Detect Architecture. But I recommend you do find out which version of Windows you have. So I've already got downloaded, as you can see right here. What you're going to do is you're going to get out a flash drive that is big enough to hold the MyPal installer, and you're going to plug it into your computer. And what you're going to do is, if you see in my last video, you're going to transfer the installer to the flash drive. So what we're going to do is we can actually exit out that, but we're going to go ahead and click Untitled. We're going to right click on the drive, and we're going to click Format. So you can name it to whatever you want. I'm going to name it to the browser installer that's going to be carrying, and you can name it whatever you want, and you're going to click Start. Now it's going to give you this that's going to erase all the data on the disk. So if you have anything on the hard drive or not the hard drive, but the flash drive, if you have anything on the flash drive that you want to keep, you should back it up first. So we're going to click OK, and it's going to format the flash drive. Okay, so once it is done, you're going to go into your downloads or whatever you put the installer. You're going to select the installer, right click, copy. You're going to go down to the flash drive that you formatted. In this window, in the blank space, you're going to right click, paste. And it's going to transfer the installer and all its data onto the flash drive. Once it is done, you can close this window and start your VM. So once you've booted up Windows XP, you're going to go down to Devices, USB, and you're going to click on the brand of your flash drive. It's not going to give you the name, it's going to give you the brand. In my case, it's PNY. And what it's going to do is it's going to connect itself to the VM. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the Start menu here and click My Computer. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click on the flash drive, and you see the installer right here. You're going to double click on the installer, and it's going to extract all the files from the installer, and it's going to open up a wizard. Once the installation opens up, you can click Next. You should do Standard Setup, Next, and it's going to give you a following location where it's going to put the files and stuff. You can just leave it as is and click Install. And now it's finished, so we're going to click Finish. And we now have a brand new web browser for Windows XP. So now Windows XP is a little more up to date and can now be used for simple everyday tasks. You may not be able to run a lot of applications on it due to the fact that they no longer support Windows XP, but for web browsing and emails, you should be fine. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video where I will explore themes in Windows XP. Bye!